this example, you are given two lines, line 1 and line 2. And you are being asked to determine whether the lines are parallel or perpendicular. Now, in order for you to do that, you need to find the slope of each line. Remember, if you are trying to find the slope given 2 points, this is the formula that you want to use, okay? Something to keep in mind is that a parallel slope have same. So when two lines are parallel, it's because their slope is the exact. So two lines going this way, okay? Perpendicular lines have opposite reciprocal, okay? So they have opposite reciprocal, meaning the slope is the opposite, so the line is flipped. Let's say the fraction is flipped and the sign is different, one positive, one negative, okay? So this is a formula to use to find the slope given 2 points. And this is the notes to consider what is a perpendicular and what is a parallel slope and what is a perpendicular slope. So your example gives you 2 lines. The first thing you need to determine is the slope for each line. So with this, it's always good to label. So I will say this is my x1, y1, x2, y2. Then I take this information and substitute it into my formula, which I have done here. Y2 is 36, minus y1, 116. X2 is 4, minus x1 is 14. I have this here. Then 36 minus 16 gives you negative 80. 4 minus 14 gives you negative 10. If you simplify this, negative 80 divided by negative 10 gives you 8 over 1. Okay, so this is the slope for line 1. Line 1 slope. Okay, now for line 2, I'm going to do the same. So this is my x1, y1, x2, y2. Now that I have labeled my points, I am going to go ahead and substitute them into my formula. You want to be very careful with your signs. So y2 is 71 over 8. I have this here. Minus y1, 83 over 8, right here. Then x2 is 9 minus negative 3. Very important, this right here. Okay, negative 3. So 71 minus 83 is negative 12 over 8. When you're subtracting fractions, you want to keep the denominator. Then you have 9, negative times negative is a positive. So it's going to be 9 plus 3 equals 12. Because we have a complex fraction here, which means one fraction on top of another fraction, we're going to go ahead and rewrite this. So I have negative 12 over 8 divided by 12 over 1. There's always a 1 under a whole number. So this you can go ahead and rewrite it as negative 12 over 8 times 1 over 12. Because remember, with fractions, you're going to keep the first fraction, change the sign to multiplication, and then flip the second one. If you notice, the 12 are going to cancel. So you are left with negative 1/8 for the slope of line 2. Okay, now let's compare. Line 1 slope is positive 1 over 8, right? And line 2 slope is negative 1 over 8. They're flipped, right? They're reciprocal, and the sign is the opposite. One is positive, one is negative. Therefore, these are perpendicular lines.